Hi, Brad. Just a thought on how hard your group played today, and a thought on facing Washington now in the play-in game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I thought our guys came back. The last group played with great poise, great purpose, communicated well defensively, tweaked some things defensively, and I thought that they did a good job. Playing Washington, I mean, obviously Washington's rolling. They're a heck of a basketball team. Obviously it starts with Westbrook and Beal, but they've got great size. They've got a lot of different ways that they can play. They can go small with Ish Smith and Neto and with those guards and be super fast and hard to keep in front. They can go way bigger with shooting, with posting, and so they're a handful. Tuesday night's going to be one heck of a challenge, and so we'll start getting ready for that tomorrow.
Mark Murphy.
Hey, Brad, what has preparation been like for a play-in game? I mean, you had one of three possibilities heading into today. Just how did you split that up?
Well, I just kind of did by the numbers from my own perspective and thought about, how the weekend might shake out, who plays who, odds of who we might play. It looked like Charlotte coming off this overtime loss here and going to Washington, who was off yesterday, obviously had an advantage. So, it could have been either of them. Charlotte's a heck of a team too. But, I think that our assistants were ready for any. And in my spot, you just kind of play the odds of who you might think come out of that group.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Coach, you obviously never know how any postseason game or series is going to go. I'm just curious to get your thoughts on how a game like today might help to give some rhythm to some of these other guys that you may need to call on at some point to help you win a postseason game.
Yeah, I mean, I thought there were several guys that did that. The guys that stood out to me, from my perspective, were certainly Romeo and Tremont. I thought they both did a really good job today, but several other guys made plays. I thought Grant had a good night. Jabari had a good night. So we had several guys that did things that, as we move forward and as the rotation shortened, you'll be looking for minutes here and there rather than long stretches. But these guys did a good job.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Brad, are you is this ready for the postseason? I mean, it's here. Can you talk about the last two games, the effort, and just kind of maybe getting your bearings back after what was a rough stretch? And are you prepared now for, ready or not? I mean, are you prepared for this postseason?
Yeah, we'll be prepared. I mean, I have no doubt about that. I mean, I thought we had a great practice Friday. I thought we played really well yesterday. And I thought we did a lot of good things today, but obviously we had a lot of guys missing. So the key is how we come into practice tomorrow, our mentality as we prepare. But we'll cover what we need to cover and then go out and play a fast game with a clear mind. That's what you hope to do. I mean, it's a little bit like the NCAA tournament from the standpoint of quick turnaround. And, we haven't been in this situation much. We certainly haven't been playing at the end of the season, since my second year here, where you're really playing and, you win, you're in, or you lose, you're not, and I think that that's something that will add a great deal of intrigue to fans, and people are going to be excited about it. But you got to be appropriately prepared, again, to play a fast game with a clear mind.
Final question for Coach. Actually, we'll go two more. We'll go Taylor Snow.
Brad, it was announced today that Bill Russell will be inducted into the Hall of Fame as a coach this fall, along with Paul Pierce. Just what's your impression of the impact that Bill made in the coaching community, being the NBA's first Black head coach, and also just the uniqueness of him being a player coach that led this team to back-to-back titles?
Well, first of all, we all can't say enough great things about Bill Russell and the impact he had on and off the court, all over the country. But certainly, he left an incredible legacy for us to follow here in Boston with the Celtics. I can't imagine going from player to a player head coaching role. But there's, he's just such a unique guy. Like when he was playing, he had everybody's utmost respect because he played for one reason. He played to win, and nothing else mattered. He defended at a high level. He made his teammates better. Every single one of them adores him then and now. And so for him then to, take a role where he's figuring out the lineups and he's one of the guys in it, that'd be really hard to do. But he is, special is only reserved for a few. And Bill Russell's as special as they come, and it's a cool honor for him.
Final question, John Corrales.
Brad, you obviously there's no time to reflect yet because you're moving on and preparing for this next game. But how does this point of this particular season compare to this point of previous seasons where you've wrapped up your regular season? Is there any different kind of feeling for you now that this regular season's in the rear view?
I'm not even thinking about it right now. I think when the season's over, whenever that may be, John, then I think we'll all reflect back on it. And I think we'll reflect certainly on the challenges of the regular season. But listen, this has been really hard. And our guys have, like I said today, we have not been perfect. That's been well documented. We've dealt with a lot of negativity and we've stayed together. And I think that that's the most important thing you can do. We have to just stay together and reset now, get ready with great preparation tomorrow, and play our best that we played this week. That's the old Belichick saying, play your best when your best is needed. It's needed now. Doesn't mean you're going to play perfect. Doesn't mean we're not going to make mistakes, but we just need to put in a good day of prep, get ready to roll, and play as well as we can.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Coach.